have today for you another English camera. This was purchased on the internet and it's an Ilford Craftsman and it dates from 1949. Box cameras were very much the popular snappy camera of the 40s and early 50s, and another really popular camera was twin lens reflex cameras, but they were often very expensive. Now this looks like a twin lens reflex camera, but it's actually more of a box camera. I will explain all in a moment. First of all, I must express the fantastic case of this camera. As you can see, it's a handsome case and it's quite different because it's a soft case, and it comes, you've got this wonderful impression of Ilford on the front, but the case is completely soft. And as we take the camera, although you can use it on the case, it's a real shame because it's a beautiful case, absolutely covering up a beautiful camera. As although it is a relatively cheap camera, we've got a camera which is quite Art Deco. It's got this lovely chrome front, it's Bakelite, we've got a top viewfinder here, and the viewfinder has this little lens here, and I think it's just a mirror, plain mirror there. We have to open the camera, we have to open it from the bottom, film it in here, over to here, we have a nice square, so we will get 12 on the 120 film, and there's this lovely label here suggesting we might use HP3, which was an Ilford produced film. Ilford were on the whole film manufacturers, and they still do. Some brilliant films and some brilliant photographic paper. The cameras they sold were often made by other people, but were badged Ilford. I've been trying to find out who actually made this camera, and I haven't come up with anything. So if you know who actually manufactured the camera, I'd be very interested to know. We have got very basic focusing. We have from 4 to 5 feet to 20 feet and infinity. We have two shutter speeds, a 75th and a 25. Well, and we have B as well, so you could say we have 3, and we have 2 f-stops, and the f-stops I found were quite interesting because it's an f8 and f18, so really sunny or not, or a bit sunny. And as I said, we've got this nice pattern on the front, we've got Craftsman on the top here. It's a very light camera, and although it is a basic camera, it has got a nice feel to it. It is, I would say, a notch above your normal box camera, but it's got more of a box camera feel than a TLR feel, but it is a camera that just feels quite nice. Now, having said all that, is it usable? I put a film in it the other day, went for a walk in the Dorset countryside. Let's see what happened when I developed the film. Sometimes you get a bit of a disaster, and I had one with this camera because although I have got 3 images, I've only got 3 images because I forgot there was a film in this camera, and I opened the camera to put a film in and it already had a film in, and I fogged quite a lot and the rest of the film wasn't brilliant. So we have 3 images that are usable, which prove the camera has a relatively okay lens and that it is a camera that is actually usable. I would quite like to try this camera again. Perhaps it's not the best lens in the world, but it's a lovely design. It's a camera that I think is worth trying again, and as I said, it's got the most cool case. So if you see the Ilford Craftsman, made in 1949, an interesting camera that I would still like to find out a little bit more about. Thanks for watching.